if you close one person at a coaching package for $1,000, give me 25% commission. Welcome back, brothers. In this video, seeing as it's 2022 and you'll probably be looking at other sources of income this year, I wanted to give you 7 different forms of income that I think you could really take advantage of and easily scale to 6-figure businesses. So the first is Twitter ghostwriting. Now, there are many different brands on Twitter, big brands, brands like Gillette, like I don't want to say Nike, but brands that are household names that you know that have Twitter accounts that have very, very poor engagement, very poor likes, very poor retweets, and they have audiences of, you know, a minimum of 1 million people. So a really good business model would be to contact these brands, their marketing department, their Twitter social media department, their head of department, and say that you will write your tweets for them, and you'll get better engagement, better likes, so on and so forth, which will ultimately equate to better sales. Now, seeing as I've been on Twitter for a good long time now, I've seen people do this with smaller accounts at first. I mean, it doesn't have to be big brands if that's you know, a little bit scary to begin with. But if you contact someone who has an offer, like a coaching package, for example, say someone's got 50,000 followers on Twitter and they are selling some kind of let's say they're selling email copywriting, which is something we'll get to in a little bit in a minute. Email copywriting and a coaching package for how to write emails that convert. You can contact him or her and say, look, I know you're probably very busy with your business. What would you say to me taking over your Twitter account, me writing tweets for you, and I can close X amount of clients per month. Even if you can close, let's say, 2 people at, you know, a coaching package of $1,000, and you sell 2 of those, and you get, you know, commission on that. That's a lot of money. So Twitter ghostwriting, I think, is an excellent way to excellent business model for you to start adding more income to your revenue streams. Number 2 is going to be website designer. Now, this is something that I have experience with and I've actually dallied in before as a business model. I purely couldn't keep it going because of the time constraints with my other bits and pieces on the side. But every single business needs a website. It needs a viable place in order to show the products that you have, show the offers that you have, the services you have, XYZ. And if you look into such mediums like cold email, so cold emailing businesses and just giving them a little bit of, let's say, free value on their website. You say, say it's like a dentist, for example. You email a dentist and you say, you know, hey, doctor, whatever, came across your website, saw it was really cool, but I know you're missing a call to action on your main landing page. So if you click onto their website and you're coming up onto the first page that loads and there's no offer like book a free consultation, and, you know, because that landing page is where 80% of the people either click off if it's not good enough. So you can tell them, hey, look, you're losing a lot of clients by not offering a free consultation on that landing page. Let me do you a website and, again, close more offers for you. If I don't get you an extra 5 clients a month, you don't have to pay me, something like that. And you can easily remedy this. Website design is really simple. Look at WordPress, things like Elementor. I know there are a couple higher quality ones that I'm not too familiar with, but you can make a very good website with just the basics. Look at WordPress and Elementor. That's kind of where I'm most familiar with. So that would be a really good medium for you. Third business model is selling eproducts. So this is something that I've talked about a lot. This is one of my sources of revenue. When selling eproducts, it's that idea of building something once, selling it a multiple amount of times or an infinite amount of times. If you want to learn a little bit more extensively about this, do check out my previous video. But I'll just give you a little rundown here. So what you want to be doing is looking at those products that, again, you can build once, sell an infinite amount of times: ebooks, audiobooks, MP3 part files, anything that's, a file essentially that you can put online, you can sell multiple amount of time. Once you have a great product in place, you need to find the right people to sell to. That's why I'm a really big fan of social media marketing. So Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Even if you look on the bottom of this video here, you'll see links to eproducts that, again, I've built once, I've sold a multiple amount of times. And anybody interested in developing that business model for themselves, check out digital real estate in the link below. Fourth is social media marketing services. Well, this is something that, again, is another stream of income for myself. So once you begin to establish yourself on a certain platform like Twitter, like Instagram, like YouTube, many people will reach out to you for the opportunity to, let's say, cultivate a little bit of your audience, grab their eyes, and maybe offer them another product. So I am working with a couple people at the moment. I'm not going to, talk too explicitly about the deal that we have in place, but I get paid a certain amount per month for access to my Twitter audience. So I have about 50,000 people following me on Twitter, and people will reach out to me and say, hey, if you promote this, if you retweet this, I'll pay you X amount of money. So, this is why I'm so bullish on social media itself, is if you cultivate an audience, the more and more followers you get, the more and more opportunities come your way. So if there's one thing that you should take home from this video, is start building an audience, start building a loyal base of people that enjoy your work. And then it's just about, even if you don't have a good product, you can find products you're a fan of and put that in front of them. Oh, I work with Audible, here's a 50% off. Or I work with this company, here's 50% off, or whatever the case may be. And influencer marketing, social media marketing has been the next best thing for a while now. Fifth income idea is lead generation. So this is more of a business to business model, but it can work for creators and coaches. It's similar in the ghostwriting domain, but the idea here is you're finding leads for businesses to close. So I'll go off on a different tangent. Instead of social media marketing, there's another way that you can do it, where you would create a website. Say you wanted to find leads for builders, okay? Let's stick with builders. Actually, let's do solar panels, okay? So people who want to buy solar panels for their homes. This was a model I was looking in very, very early in the start, because solar panels are big ticket items. They're very expensive. So if you sell a solar panel and you're involved somewhere in the selling of that solar panel, you can get big commission. So say you sell a solar panel, you need to first find the people that would be interested in buying a solar panel. So perhaps you create a website for people who are interested in solar panels. There's a couple of prerequisite skills that you have to know to do this. You have to know things like Google SEO. You have to know how to build websites. But say you built in your local area just a general website for people who are interested in solar panels, and you had 100 visitors each month, and 10% of those visitors asked for a quote. And again, you're not selling, you're just putting the people in touch with these other businesses that sell the solar panels. So you get 10 people, 10 interested parties, and then you go over to a solar panel company in the area and say, hey, I have 10 people on my website who are interested in buying solar panels. If I send them to you and you close the deal, if I send it to your salesman and you close the deal, can you give me 25% commission? Something like that. That's a very simplistic way of explaining it. There are maybe a couple more things involved, but that's the basic gist of it. And you can do this for anything. You could create a website around local dentists. You could create a website around what's big at the moment, like beauty products, like what's it called? I'm drawing a blank, but aesthetics, like lip filler and facial surgery and things like that, which is a big market. Say you did that in your local area. Again, you get X amount of people interested. You go to those people who are actually providing the service and say, hey, I have 25 people who are interested in getting Botox. I refer them on to you. You close them. You give me commission on the sale. Really, really easy way. Coming here to number 6 and number 7. So number 6 is email copywriter. So I'm being absolutely bombarded at the moment. I don't know where this has come from, with people in my DM saying that. I notice you don't have an email list at the moment. I do have an email list. I'm just not actively emailing them. Let me write you 5 emails. And if you close a coaching package, you give me commission on that. So again, you don't need to always have the product. You don't always need to have the service. You just need to find people who have got good products, good services, and say, hey, look, let me find you some clients. Let me write some emails for you. If you've got an email list, I'll send you some free emails, write it up for you. If you close one person at a coaching package for $1,000, give me 25% commission. Easy as that. So it's all about finding those big ticket offers, finding the products that are really good and quality and work, and just asking them how you can be involved in the process or give them more business. You don't always need to be the person who's making the business, which is a great segue into the 7th income idea, which is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing really encompasses this idea of not being the person who always has to have the product or the service to get income online. So I'll give you an example. I have affiliates for my sexual energy mastery program. So I have people who have bought the program, who have liked it so much and said, I think my audience or my friends or my family would really enjoy this product. Can I be an affiliate for you? I said, sure, you can be an affiliate for me. I send them an affiliate link, and any sale that they make 50%. So I have one guy who I'm working with, who I'll remain nameless for now, but he's made over $2,000 just promoting my product on his Twitter and people buying it from him. He hasn't made the product. All he does is write a couple tweets, and then he sends a little pinned tweet underneath and says, if you're interested in learning a little bit more on how to quit pornography, how to master your sexual energy, how to learn, semen retention, all these things, here's a link for that. And then again, he's made $2,000 is not a small amount of money. That's probably in less than 6 months. So, granted, there are a couple of prerequisite things that you're going to have in place. An audience, again, I'm banging on the bandwagon for you need to have an audience. You need to have somebody to sell to. It just makes things so much better. So, gentlemen, I hope that this was a little bit enlightening, gives you some ideas on how you can start to navigate and, utilize and leverage the internet to make income online. This is the best, you're not late. This is the best time for it. Get off to 2022 on a good start. Start building your side hustle. And if you're stuck on where to look and you don't, you're kind of a little bit scattered and overwhelmed, build a social media audience. It's a compounding effect. The more and more followers you get, the more and more opportunities you get. There are opportunities I haven't even spoke about that people are, I've got unread messages in my DMs now like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? And you'll be spoiled for choice, honestly. So please look at your social media account seriously. Look at them as an asset. Look at them as a means to make additional income, because you deserve it. You really do. After the last couple of years, we can't be relying on one stream of income. It's nonsense. So, gentlemen, I hope you found value in this video. Let me know other income ideas that maybe I hadn't mentioned that you're using that other people would find valuable. Let's all help each other out here. And if you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to me, and I'll bring you something else very, very soon. Take care, brothers.